Okay, this next file is only 7 pages. It's listed under Day 14, U.S. versus Cox et al., TBJ. I think it stands for Trial by Jury. Day 14, May 30th, 2012. Let's get started. It's in Anchorage, Alaska, Wednesday, May 30th, 2012. Miss Lamoureux, the government rests, Your Honor. The court. I told you 1 o'clock, but you get out earlier than 1 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, although you've heard that the government rests, bear in mind that you've not heard everything yet, and it would. There are many steps yet to go in the case, and it would be unfair for you to make your minds up on anything at this point. So keep your mind open on all issues and follow my instructions regarding recesses. Don't read, view, or listen to any news accounts of these proceedings. Don't let anyone talk to you about the case. Don't talk to each other about it or discuss it in any way. Don't do any research or study about any of the matters you've heard discussed. Get all of your information here in the courtroom. I probably told you a couple of weeks ago that there are many items of court business that I have to take care of outside of your presence. There are matters of law and the admissibility of evidence and procedure. And at this stage of the game, there are a number of things that have to be done outside of your presence. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't need you for the next 15 minutes, and tomorrow morning you may have to cool your heels for a while in the jury room before we're ready for you. But there's nothing sinister about that. It's part of the process that we have to take care of. So I do want you to come back at 8:30 tomorrow. We'll get back with you then, or as soon thereafter as is possible. Enjoy your day off, and I hope the weather treats you all right so you can do something. I often make the comment at this point that I won't tell your spouses or your employers that you got out early so you can do whatever you want except talk about the case. So you may be excused. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. The court. I don't know how long motions are going to take here. Should we proceed at this point or leave it all until tomorrow? Traverso, any suggestion of the possibility of coming in at 8 for us to start that? And Scrocky, okay with us. Get an early start. 8 o'clock is fine. The court, that makes some sense, I guess. Miss Hayden, it hurt. It didn't hurt too bad this morning to start at 8. Miss Hayden, it hurt. Mr. Dooley, it hurt. The court, and I really, I just hate to keep a jury waiting any longer than absolutely necessary. So maybe I ought to ask my boss here, Denali, is that going to work? The clerk, yes, it'll work. The court, okay. Thanks for putting me on the spot. The court, all right. Let's start tomorrow at 8. And also, counsel, I need to advise your clients, the defendants, of their rights in regard to testimony or remaining silent. And I would hope that you would have that discussion with them so that they are prepared to respond, at least that they thoroughly understand their rights after their motions are heard. They obviously don't have to make up their minds as to whether they choose to testify or not at that point. I won't ask them for that, but I want to be sure they understand that. And every now and then I go through that and a defendant says, I've never discussed this with my lawyer. And so I want you to have that conversation also before tomorrow morning, okay? We'll meet at 8 o'clock. Thank you. All rise. This matter is in recess, and tomorrow this dishonorable court is in recess until tomorrow at 8. The court is adjourned. This dishonorable court is adjourned, subject to call.